get that feel back.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Buzelis out there with the Okoro. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. And for Charlotte, Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Knipple out there with Bridges. And although it's still early in the season, Greg, what kinds of storylines have caught your attention so far?
How the All-Star voting is shaping up. All-Star appearances are mentioned on a player's resume, especially when they retire. So these guys want to be one as many times as possible.
Now, here's Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Over Buzelis. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges got the first points up on the board for the Hornets. Giddey surveying the D. Pass to Buzelis. Out to the wing. Buzelis sets a screen for Okoro. Here's Giddey. His three-pointers off the mark. Here's the Hornets with the ball. Bridges with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
How about the balance and focus? Knock Bridges around all you want, but he is determined to score.
At the line for your Hornets,
a shot.
Miles Bridges. 1 shot.
And Greg, while they need more star talent, the Bulls have had only 1 top 5 pick in the last 17 seasons.
Yeah, it's like being on the treadmill of mediocrity, right? When that's the case, you've got to outperform your draft position. They've had some good picks in that time, but really no all-star.
Now, here's Ball. After the miss from Vucevic, count it, good.
Making it work in close ball, getting an agile finish.
In the corner, it's Buzelis. Okoro kicks to White. High post Vucevic to stop the run. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. A model of consistency, Stan, for many years, Vucevic.
Yeah, look, Vucevic has been scoring, rebounding, and passing at a high level, really, since he's come into this league. One of the most skilled big men in the league, and sort of a model for the next guys that have come around.
Free throw drops for Vucevic. So, GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
And the Hornets playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on, and last season, their worst record in over a decade. We're hoping these new additions can help.
Bulls still looking like they're getting going. It's a 5-point game. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, but then another, really the story of the game.
Yeah, they just committed too many mistakes at both ends. But credit their opponent for being disruptive.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Now, Buzelis. You saw him with 19 points his last outing. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, it took him 4 attempts, but they've taken the lid off the basket. Maybe that'll get some momentum going.
Pass to Knipple. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Lets it go from deep. And it's White with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Okoro kicks to White. Here's Buzelis. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
Okay, a chance to check out the numbers for Miller. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Averaging 17 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. But to have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
Free throw drops for Vucevic.
Well, he's as steady as they come at the big man position. Vucevic is someone you can count on to help you shoulder some of the offensive load.
Charlotte making a switch here. Diabate's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injury.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
Now, here's Ball. 11 points for him in that last game against the Raptors in Toronto. Great open look there.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Pass to Buzelis. Down low, here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Well, you don't see many guys with Buzelis' length run the pick and roll. His potential is unreal.
Here's Diabate. Miller with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Bulls trail by 4. Pass to Okoro. And there's Buzelis on the assist from Okoro.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
Ball finds Bridges. There's a good screen from downtown. Rebounded by Vucevic. The Bulls have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Outside, White launches it. Knebel with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Miller outside. Pass to Knebel. No good on the triple. Chicago is gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Okoro kicks to Giddey. And here's Vucevic. Now here's Okoro. Here's Giddey. Fires top of the key. That shot off the mark.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Outside, Ball. Good on the shot.
And there's never been a question about LaMelo's handles. There's a lot he can do with the ball in his hand.
White up top. He has yet to score. Pass to Buzelis. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And here are the Bulls now. Out to White. Just 5 to shoot. Floats one up. The Hornets pull it in. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shot you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
Now here's White. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball. Vucevic gets double-teamed. Bridges against Giddey. Bounce pass from Bridges. Now here's Ball. Guarded closer. In transition, here come the Bulls. White, wide open. He fires. Gets an open look and hits.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
Pass to Diabate. Bridges outside. Here's Diabate. Count it.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
The Hornets have shot just one free throw earlier, 1-for-1 in the game. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Diamante. Hornets timeout call.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Swan's checked in, and it's Colin Sexton in for Brandon Miller. Williams, he's checked in for Chicago.
What's up?
And that one misses. And it seems like Josh Giddey playing with newfound confidence, coach, since his arrival with the Bulls in Chicago.
Yeah, one of those trades that seem to benefit both teams. The Bulls have handed Giddey the keys to their offense, and he has not looked back.
That ties it up.
That's a shot that defenses often dare Giddey to make, but he's shown improved accuracy.
Sexton against Giddey. Outside, Ball. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Sexton against Giddey. There's a screen by Williams. Fires from deep. Another three for Chicago.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Hornets have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Pass to Diabate. Knocked away. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Buzelis. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey guys, the Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Guys, back to you.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, we thank you very much.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
White the pass to Williams. From outside, off the mark. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They trail by 3. Pass the ball. Tries it from the top of the key. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Giddey's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's White. It's good. White's got 5.
Right to the hole. White was ready for anything that came his way.
Here's Salon. And here's Sexton. Scoreless thus far. And it's Ball in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
White dishes to Williams. Bulls moving the ball around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Sexton. Here's Diabate. Back to Sexton. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
And look, Sexton's lack of size has never prevented him from mixing it up down low.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Several teams changing it up here. And looking at the real stats, real scores from the real NBA, we can see the teams that make the most of their trips to the foul line. The Hornets 4th,
you know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
The Bulls have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Jones kicks to Herter. And he makes that one. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Well, look, Herter has the size to do damage in there. That time converting through contact.
Bridges outside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
The Hornets shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
Miles Bridges.
One shot.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with, really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
Now here's Jones. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Williams with the ball. Bridges covering. Pass to Jones. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Herter. Another three for Chicago.
Well, this demonstrates how assertive Herter is shooting the ball. He can be dangerous off the catch.
Sexton the pass to Bridges. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Basket counts. Bridges has got 12 in the game.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
Now here's Herter. He's got 5. Lets it go with a 3. It's not going to go for him. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bulls lead by 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
They've got Colin Sexton. Bridges out there with McNeely. Then it's James. And it's Diabate in at the 5 spot. So that's who Charlotte starts the second one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Herter. Fires the 3. The rebound by James. Hornets trail by 4. Bridges passes to Sexton. Back to Bridges. A 3 ball. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Smith with a screen on Sexton. Jones dishes to Smith. Williams, a screen on James. Here's Dosunmu. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. So it's the Hornets now. 6-point game. Here's McNeely. Hasn't made one yet. Bridges inside. He's guarded by Williams. Bridges shot. Good. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh and if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
Now, here's Sexton. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Beyond the arc, drills the three-pointer. And now just a 1-point Bulls lead.
Well, there's the sleight of hand by Sexton, launching quickly.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
And you know what I'm in for it, fans. Everyone.
Brandon Miller, he's checked in for Charlotte. The Bulls also changing it up. Buzelis is checked in for Smith. Okoro comes in for Kevin Huerter. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Jones. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Giddey with it. 9 points last game. Osunmu and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
In examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
The free throw drops for Dosunmu. Both free throws good from Dosunmu.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. To the paint, here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
A dangerous score from just about every area. Bridges very good at capitalizing in a number of ways.
Defenders going at Colin Sexton should be mindful of his prowess in the paint, Greg. He's pretty tricky.
That's right, Kevin. We tend to think of guards like Sexton as perimeter pests, but Collins a real plus when he's in close. Let him slip by you, and it's a deuce.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Charlotte. There's the lob to Bridges. Giddey with it, and it's Miller picking him up. Oh, and it's Giddey scoring on a gorgeous play. Giddey's got 5 now.
Standing 6'8", Giddey is a long guard, and that helps him around the hoop.
The 10-footer. And he overshot that one, missing. Chicago leading by 3. Here's Okoro. And a miss there on the triple. Bridges finds Sexton. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Sunday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Friday, they'll be facing LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets.
And for that matchup with the Pelicans, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Now Giddey. After Isaac Okoro missing on that last three-pointer. Pass to Buzelis. Vucevic setting the pick for Buzelis. Here's Giddey. Shot clock at 6. Here's Vucevic. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. He's got 8.
Well, good idea going to the 6'10 Vucevic there. His size allows him to get points late in the shot clock.
Here's Knipple. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Toronto. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Miller. Now here's Giddey. Pass to Dosunmu. Lets the 3 fly. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Sexton. He has 5. Miller outside. Shoots over Dosunmu. Miller, no luck. The Bulls leading by 5. Now Dosunmu. He's got 7. Vucevic a screen on Bridges. It's Giddey with the drive. Out to the right wing. From past the arc. Another 3 for Chicago.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Now, here is Miller. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Raptors in Toronto. Bridges shot. Good.
Just so precise off the pass. I like how Bridges prepares himself to shoot as the ball is coming his way.
Here's Buzelis. It's a 5-point game. Giddey kicks to Okoro. That 3 off the mark. For Charlotte, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. And there's Miller. That's good on the assist by Bridges. Bridges has got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Okoro. And here is Giddey. 5 points in the game. Vucevic a screen on Sexton. Giddey, no good. Charlotte's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. It's stolen by Vucevic. Okoro with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. Here's Giddey. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Things have changed for him this quarter. It's starting to go his way.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. And some changes here for the Hornets. Diabate's checked in, and James subbed in for Bridges. And the Bulls making a change here as well. White's checked in. Hornets trail by 5. Miller outside. On the wing, James. Here's Knipple. Bangs home the trifecta. Knipple's got 6.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
Outside, White. Vucevic setting the big for White. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
James looking it over. Pass the ball. Launches a 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. 10 points for him.
So much confidence from Ball. Been doing that since he was a youngin'.
And here is Okoro. Outside, White. High post, Vucevic. Now, here's Okoro. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
And an interesting look here at the top assisting point guards this season. Setting up teammates, being a playmaker. One of the hallmarks of being a premier point guard in the NBA. Second, Josh Giddey.
And these are the best passers in the NBA. No question about it. Every one of them is willing and able to be the floor general out there and make sure the offense is running at full speed.
Yeah, it's a talented group. Great leadership qualities, and you trust these guys to make great decisions.
No good on that one. The Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in. He hits the second from the line. Here's White. He's coming off a 22-point game against Indiana.
Well, he also did a good job of making plays for others. What a performance from him.
Now here's White, trailing by 2. Uses the glass to finish the layup. White's got 7 points in the game.
Well, as a guard like White, you need to score inside. Force teams to respect you everywhere.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Back to you.
All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Here's Giddey, following the basket by LaMelo Ball. Williams with a clean look. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist.
And make no mistake, Giddey is a skilled passer who knows when and where to put the ball.
Here's Knipple. He has 6. Ball with the bucket.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And here is Giddey, following LaMelo Ball's 3. Williams for 3, and again it's the Bulls from deep.
Well, that's his 3rd three-pointer in this game, and 2 of those came in the second, so he might be heating up.
Pass to Miller. Back to Ball. James outside. Here's Knipple. And it's the Hornets, another 3. That's been a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
White up top, covered by Miller. Ball against Giddey. Now here is Miller. He has 5 over Buzelis. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Okoro with it. Giddey the pass to White. Here's Okoro. Oh, good with the triple.
All right, I'm just going to say it. He's 0 for the game. Might be time to stop shooting the ball.
Pass to Diabate. James a screen on Giddey. Ball. And there's another one for the Hornets.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Bulls trail by 4. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half. Giddey's gone 1 of 4 from distance. Now Ball. A 3. Rebound by Williams.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Now Giddey fires for 3. A shot, no good. It's been all about Miles Bridges for the Charlotte Hornets. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points. 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Fans, get ready for some high ideas and amazing stunts from your budget life, Arena Entertainment.
Welcome, everyone, to halftime. The Chicago Bulls find themselves in a good matchup here at the break.
They better be grateful for their bench. The reserves are showing up in a big way.
The others you always talk about, big fella, taking some pressure off the starters here. And looking ahead tonight, Here are the upcoming games we're looking forward to. The Los Angeles Lakers will be playing against the 76ers out in Philadelphia. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time is the tip-off.
Now, this could be a close one, guys. Two evenly matched teams. I don't really know what else to say.
And two fantastic teams. Could be a preview for the postseason. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What can you say, guys? Miles Bridges, an impressive effort here today.
In those first two quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. White on the wing along with Okoro. Buzelis out there with Vucevic. And it's Giddey in at the point guard. Pass to Vucevic. On the wing, Giddey. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets the bucket. Giddey's got the first bucket of the third here for the Bulls.
Oh, Giddey takes the hit and still finishes inside.
Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. There are great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Let's see the stat sheet here on Miles Bridges. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. He's averaging 19 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Yeah, he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Well, he's found his groove. He isn't forcing anything, and he's making the most of his chances.
Now Miller, following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. Miller dishes the ball. Over Giddey. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 19 points.
LaMelo using that body control there, making a play off contact.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And so here's Charlotte after the Bulls pick up 2. And here's White. He's got 7. Giddey finds Okoro. Back to Giddey. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey for the tie. No good that time.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Bridges outside. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 24.
Capable of scorching you from the perimeter. When Bridges has a great look, he takes it back.
Here's Giddey. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Bridges outside. Back to Ball. Jacks up a 3. It's all in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, 3 triples in the first half, but he seems to have gone cold from distance since the break.
The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
With how well Giddey moves in his 6'8" frame, he's such a tough matchup. There aren't a lot of guys who can guard him.
Well, Josh Giddey, an outstanding playmaker. We know that, Coach. Are we calling him a point forward or a 6'8" point guard?
To me, Kevin, he's a pure point guard at 6'8". This guy's got great size, but he's most comfortable with the ball in his hands, making plays for other people and running an offense. He can handle and pass as well as any.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
And look who's running on the floor.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at Chicago, down at 10th in the early going, looking to make a move up in the standings. And, of course, there's the Hornets, 2 spots down. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pass to Knipple. Lets it go, and that's good for 2. Knipple's got 11.
And, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Well, what I like about Giddey, he just knows how to play this game. Helps his team in so many ways. It's big for this offense's flow.
Shooting 2. No good on the free throw. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And he comes up with the deuce. And it's a 4-point Hornets lead.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Buzelis sets a screen for Okoro. Pass to Vucevic. 3-pointer. Hornets with the rebound. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. They'll find themselves in the middle of the string of 3 straight at home. And here is Bridges. Buzelis grabs the board. Bulls trail by 4. Inside. And let's go now to the rookie watch. For the past month, these have been the most productive NBA rookie scores. Knipple on top.
And those numbers have started to set him apart offensively from most of the other rookies in the league.
The first free throw is good. Charlotte making a switch here. Diabate's checked in. And both free throws good for Vucevic.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Pass to Miller. Now here's Ball. Count that bucket. Ball's got 4 this quarter.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
Here's Buzelis. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's White. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. White's got 10 points in the game.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Pass to Miller. Beyond the arc. And Okoro pulls it down. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now, Giddey. Pick by Vucevic. Lock at 6. Giddey, no good.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Ball, the pass to Bridges. Back to Ball. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. That's 23 points for LaMelo Ball.
He's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jump.
Here's Buzelis. He's got 6. He nails it, and we're tied up. 9 points in the game so far.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Dancing machine mascot, Hugo.
Bridges finds Ball for the 3, and it's White with the rebound. White's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Giddey. That gives them the lead. Giddey's got 11 points in the quarter.
And this is why many are excited about Giddey's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense.
Miller surveying the floor. Here's Diabate, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now here's White. He's got 10. Pass to Buzelis. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Shot clock at 6. Here's White. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Now this is how you execute in the pick and roll. White just toying with the defense there.
Here's Knepple. He's got 11. Here's Bridges. Buzelis grabs the board. For Chicago, they've gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Buzelis sets a screen for Vucevic, and it's off from three-point range.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Knepple. And here's Miller outside. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Vucevic. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, look, he is truly the kind of player you build everything around. Your plays, your lineup, it's all about setting this guy up for success.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for the Hornets. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. To Okoro. Now Buzelis. Okoro setting the pick for Buzelis. Off target from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Sexton, an aggressive scorer, and Stan, he can get you 20 on any given game.
Oh, he certainly can, Kevin. This guy can score in bunches. I think what's improved for him, though, is he can also make plays for others. This is not a guy that can only score. Far from just a perimeter threat, White is quite adept at finding scoring opportunities inside.
Sexton on the wing, defended by Jones. Ball no good.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Now, here's Vucevic. 10 points for him. Outside, Jones. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. And now a 4-point Bulls lead.
Well, it's a work in progress from outside the arc. Good to see Jones knocking it down there.
Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Bridges outside. Takes the three. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Jones. Now Vucevic. Tries from 10. The Hornets pull it in. Sexton's got 4 rebounds in this game. And that one, good. Sexton's got 5 points now in the quarter. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. The lead is 2. Pass to White. Fires for 3. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Ball kicks to Sexton. Back to Ball. Here's Diabate. And he uses the glass on the layup. Diabate's got 9.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And you know what time it is, Hornets fans. Everyone get loud and give it up for your house hip-hop crew.
And some changes here for the Hornets. McNeely comes in for Knipple. And James subbed in for Ball. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Okoro. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Kobe White. On defense, the Hornets. Williams passes to Dosunmu. To the middle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Giddey's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Hornets trail by 5. Outside, Sexton. There's a screen. Down low, here's Diabate. Pass to McNeely. Trains the three-pointer. McNeely's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Chicago has gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Giddey the pass to Smith. Jones against Sexton. The kick out to Williams. And here is Dosunmu. 4 on the clock. There's the 3. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Outside, Sexton. Kicks it out to James. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so is Josh Giddey making things happen for the Bulls. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Back right after this. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
Hold your ground. ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
I like the way the Donovan's conveying that scouting report to his guys.
I mean, knowing how your opponent plays is important, and I think he's on point on this one.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Kneppel. Colin Sexton is out there with Miller. Then it's James. And it's Diabate in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Here's Giddey, following the basket by Colin Sexton. Dosunmu with it from deep. It's good from long range. And the Bulls lead by 3.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Pass to Kneppel. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Kicks it out to Jones. From downtown, the Hornets pull it in. Pass to Kneppel. Outside, Sexton to take the lead. The rebound by Dosunmu.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Williams finds Giddey. Smith outside. Now here's Jones. Back to Smith for 3. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Sexton, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
You have to honor Sexton's jump shot. He has a strong grasp for when to let it fly.
Miller against Giddey. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Giddey's got 22 points.
Well, you talk about a full 180. His play here in the second half has really come on. You can see his confidence building.
Now, here's Sexton. Outside, James. Back to Sexton. Over to the left wing. Kneppel, no good. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Chicago. It's a 1-point game. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Williams. And it's 8 points for Smith.
Well, the defense has to offer more resistance, or else they can expect Smith to keep going at them down.
Pass to Sexton. Over Jones. And Charlotte again with the bucket. Now Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Jones kicks to Smith. Hornets with the rebound. Sexton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Tries the spin move. Kneppel with the bucket.
A team player through and through. Get open, and Sexton will send the ball your way.
Here's Giddey. Count that one. Giddey's got 4 points in the quarter. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Now, here's Sexton. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And Sexton is a microwave scorer. And once he finds his rhythm, he's difficult to slow down.
Giddey with it, covered by Miller. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
free throw good from Giddey.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
Bridges outside. To the paint. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Here's Buzelis. Got a hand on it. Now Ball. Pass to McNeely. Lobbed up there for Miller. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And offensively, Miller is terrific on the perimeter, but he can also play above the rim as well.
And here is Giddey. Outside, White. Vucevic is screen on Miller. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by White. Vucevic has got the game tied up here for Chicago. Outside, Ball. Bridges outside. Back to Ball. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Ball's got 25 points in the game.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Pass to Okoro. White looking around. A three-pointer, no good. Charlotte's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Miller. White covering. Back to Bridges. Outside, Ball. Shoots the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Another one for Giddey. His confidence level has been sky high tonight. Looking to score the ball.
Pass to McNeely. Here is Miller. Charlotte moving the ball around. Here's Bridges. Out to Miller. Teardrop shot. And the shot is good. And that's now 9 points from Brandon Miller.
Going deep in his bag there. Miller with the incredible crossover.
Here's Buzelis. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Pass the ball. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Now Giddey. Now White. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
There's Miller with the 3. It's all in by the Bulls. Basket good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Pass to Vucevic. And he banks in the layup.
2 physical points from Vucevic. He enjoys bumping down low.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. Miller outside. Ball sets a screen for Miller. Shoots over White. Miller, no up. Chicago's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Buzelis. To take the lead. Vucevic Off the glass.
Those are some veteran instincts there by Vooch, knowing the situation and giving his team needed points.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Checked in for McNeil. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. Coach kept it calm, but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing, and we'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Ball against Giddey. Now Miller. Bridges outside. Beyond the arc. The three goes down.
I love the fact that Bridges does a little bit of everything, including passing the ball.
Chicago trailing here. White outside. Now Vucevic, pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him.
Vucevic, one shot.
One shot.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
Vucevic defending. Miller. And get the three.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And it's good.
Important points from Giddey. He gets up for these big moments.
A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. LaMelo. Outside Bridges. Knuckle with it. On top Bridges. Jumper is off. Okoro with it. Now guarded by Ball. Here's Giddey. Vucevic from 10 feet away. No good. And here's Bridges. They'll bring it up for the Hornets. Ball fired. He's off from three.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Oh, here's Giddey. Got it to go off the glass.
Wow, they needed that from Josh Giddey. Huge basket.
Ball. They can't stop the run with that one.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
White is double. "24 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Just 4 to shoot. Knocked down the 3.
Well, if you give White room to shoot from deep, he will torch you. He's so confident pulling the trigger.
And so it's Chicago winning this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
All right, thank you so much. Vooch, it's got to feel great to just get a win. How important was this one?
That was very important for us. We had quite a bit of a rough stretch lately, a lot of losing, and it's not easy to deal with it, but tonight we came out, we got it done, and that's all that matters. Sometimes you need a game like this and kind of get going. It was a big win for us. We needed to add one more to the winning column, so big for us. I think helps with our confidence, so that was good for everybody.
It's great to know if you keep your head down, it'll pay off. Thanks so much, Vooch.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. And now we present the player of the game, Josh Giddey.